Hello and welcome back to Fallout 4, and we got a few more tasks to do with the residents here in Far Harbor. Eliminate the fog crawler, drop meat in the water. Oh yeah, we got to earn the respect and do this captain's dance thing. Drop meat, attract a Mirelurk queen, take out the Mirelurk queen. We're gonna do that, but first, I think we're gonna talk to old Longfellow here.
Here, kitty.
Tink, that's the kitty's name. Oh, there he is. We're gonna have a chat with old Longfellow here,
Get it now.
and he's gonna show us the way to this synth refuge.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Acadia, that's it.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
He is not gonna survive this trip.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help.
Mirelurk jerky.
We need to move through the main track. Old mountain trail is where we're. The fog ain't like nothing.
Hounding for a green sun,
Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need. See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with, but now...
Oh yeah, we already took care of the trappers here. I've already cleared the way, at least up to here.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
Yeah, been up here. What do I need you for?
Hear that?
Uh-oh.
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know.
Well, that was creepy.
When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee,
There's a wind turbine.
the island was covered in fog.
I didn't notice that earlier.
Eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
They're coming.
Gulpers got a fondness for fresh water.
Not that it's an option.
Small gulpers, the ones in these parts,
The raw stem.
now the big ones, they can grow 2 to 3 times the size.
So long!
Longfellow's still talking. I can't hear him. Talk louder, dude.
Sorry, folks. Won't be chewing on us.
A bit of exercise, that.
So we're going to the top of the hill. This looks like an observatory or something. It's what the icon kind of reminds me of.
Hold there.
Children of Adam, hey, what's up?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Alright, you seem crazy. What about the Mirelurks? Don't they bother you?
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Got nothing better to do.
On second thought, I'm good.
So be it. But I would be mindful where you step. After all, you are in Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Alright, let's go.
Up ahead,
Just don't get in my way,
no fog.
children of Adam.
Not too far now.
Here we are, Acadia.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Oh, he's got a cabin I can call home and with workbenches and everything. That's good.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
Companion, huh? Maybe. We're gonna stick with Nick. For now. Yeah, looks like an observatory.
No accounting for taste. Too many folks these days count on violence to solve their problems.
Looks like it will be well defended
Around to see where that got us.
if they had anyone actually manning these defense posts. But there's no one out here. Alright, let's go inside. Let's see if we can find who we came for. She must have arrived here at some point. We'll see if she's still here.
The key. Would need the key.
Need the key. Save my game here.
You know, when I first climbed this
Dima.
mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
You're an earlier model like Nick.
What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling.
It's a lot of tubing.
I'll ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
You don't believe him?
Nick. Is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
Certainly possible.
We need to get back to why we're here. Kasumi Nakano.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could Indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
I have no idea.
I came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
Me? No. Am I?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't
That's
fatal.
kind of surprising.
Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in
There's really no way to tell?
feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
You'd think they can just do like a CAT scan or something. X-ray, I don't know. Maybe they just don't have that equipment. Gotta be some way to tell though. First thing I remember,
Take your time.
I was with my wife. That would mean I don't have any childhood memories. Well, first thing that happened in the game.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are.
I wonder if he's heard what
Embrace it.
what happened to the Institute.
We just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
Oh yeah, we can tell him.
You should know the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe.
Because of the Institute
Yes, not
hunting
knowing
them?
you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Hey, that's what they signed up for.
Are you saying you don't want the Railroad's help?
It's not about that. It's about how you've let fear blind your cause.
I didn't come to argue. I just wanted you to know we're out there, helping your people.
I know. I'm sorry. It's easy for me to worry about our ideals while I'm so far away from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Can I help you with anything else?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
How would you know if someone is a victim of a mind wipe if there's no biological test you can do to determine if they're a synth?
Right there.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
I wonder if they're convincing humans that they're synths. All right.
Having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about
Don't walk away from me.
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Well, that's nice of him.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
It's like he has a vacuum tube addiction. They're all over his body.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
It's fine.
There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
Yeah. I'd feel better if you looked at me when you talked to me.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Alright. Where's the other guy? There was another helper around here somewhere.
Only opens with a key.
Nick's just making himself at home. Oh, hi there. Oh, Chase.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible.
Looks like an old Corsair uniform.
She was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
So, you're saying you could have done a better job of it? Didn't know it was a competition?
Yes, absolutely. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Are you a real Corsair? She might be.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I didn't know Corsairs could develop a personality. I thought they were very, very focused on the mission and nothing else. But I guess they're just like any other synth. In that they can be reasoned with, or, you know.
Is everything all right?
Ah, oh god.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I thought this was your job.
Normally it would be, but tensions with the children of Adam are high right now, and I'm needed here to oversee security. Right now, you're the only option I have. I'll give you the details and you can do what you will. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Got it. We gotta track down a synth. Still gotta find Kasumi. These doors are open now. Faraday.
Yes?
You're back in your cage.
Sure don't make them like we used to.
Can I play on your terminal?
Yes.
System status. Array status online. Memory integrity 94%. Array 4 drive intermittent response. Array 6 drive B7 not responding. That's why he needs the drives. Okay. Oh, it's like the Matrix in here. You could save a lot of power by turning off all these monitors. I don't think they need them on all the time. I don't know. Maybe they do. What do I know? I hear tinkering. Is that Kasumi?
So, I understand you've seen
It's
a good bit
Aster.
of our island. What do you think?
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
So, what exactly are you doing?
As much as I can, given limited resources. Cataloging specimens, observing evolutionary trends, compiling data for future generations. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
You're a doctor.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Yeah, I gotcha. If you're ever in a place where you feel like you belong, that can be considered home. I will take the blood leaf. Black blood leaf? Hub flower. Gotta find out what to do with these recipes.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Cog.
Why do you care?
Whoa,
I
rude.
don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Is there anything you care about?
I mean, staying alive is preferable to not. Beyond that, what's the point of caring? Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. Have you looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
Sure.
I'll take a look, sure.
Let's do some business.
Do you have 45 ammo? A little bit. Yeah, I'll buy it. All of it. Got some 5mm? I'll buy that. Thank you. I bet that made him happy. I don't think he gets a lot of customers in here. Meyer Alert King. I'll take your
Need something?
van. Dejan?
Assume you're not planning on staying long.
Probably not.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk.
I can understand your concern.
Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
It's a nasty world out there.
Is there anything I can say or do to change your mind?
Just don't cause any problems.
Got it. I can do that. What's your story?
You want to buy something or what?
Are you a vendor?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. But then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
So, what's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to it.
Got it. Yeah, it is very defendable. How do they get food? I guess they are growing some plants and gourds in here. Yeah, they don't have any space outside to farm or anything. A tugboat.
Did you need something?
Not right now. Yeah, we got a lot of workbenches.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth.
Miranda.
So wonderful to
Hello.
meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
No offense, but are you crazy? That's rude.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure
Yes.
I'll see you around. Do take care.
New guy, right?
No, I get it.
I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
I didn't offer to talk to you. But now that you mentioned it.
What's wrong?
We're doing this anyway? Even after saying I don't want to talk? God. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
Jeez, okay. Whoa. You talked to me first. You initiated this conversation.
Mind wipe.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
By the way, I'm having major deja vu. Did I not have this conversation with someone named Jewel before? I distinctly remember someone coming up to me, initiating a conversation just like that, saying that she didn't want to talk to me.
Or something.
Weird. Oop.
Synths and humans will all get along someday. I just know it. I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
I'm really not up to chatting right now.
Jeez, okay. Cole, get up.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to lie, and I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep. Or worse. I'll see you around, okay?
Alright, have a good one. Man, what if the Institute found out about this place? There's Kasumi. Still seems kind of dangerous to live openly as a synth. Just because you're on your own little island doesn't mean you're protected.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
You're all grown up. I thought you'd be tinier.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Yeah, I don't know why I assumed she'd be younger. They did say she was an adult, basically.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me? Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
What makes you think you're a synth? Like Dima said, there's no biological test. I wonder if we can find proof.
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab.
It is suspicious.
I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I don't want to try the 2 orange dialogue options.
I know it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes, I believe I'm a synth, but there's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right?
I'm a detective.
You came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
I'm intrigued.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right?
Uh-huh.
They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Data models, that doesn't mean he's actually planning anything. But, who knows?
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Oh, I got in there. There's nothing there. Step aside, let the master hacker show you how it's done. I did that though, there's nothing there. Well, maybe if I do this and then check again.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure.
There'll be something on there.
Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
Step aside. Out of my way. Let the master hacker through. Hi, synth refugee. Oh,
At least we don't have to hide.
you're not important enough to be named.
Hey there.
Every day's a struggle here.
You are
To hide.
Alice. That's your name. Your name's Alice.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we
Bill.
don't have to worry, right?
Hey.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't
You've got mutton chops. Bill is your name.
If it's giving you trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
Oh, that's the storage room? Okay, that we can eavesdrop from. Current projects, Acadia current projects, fog condensers, version 1.6.2. Internal motors reworked to correct problems with the units becoming off balance. Dima's proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced by 7%. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. Dima's precise words were noted and ignored. Ooh. Dima upgrades. Version 3.5.1. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive seating motors recalibrated. No additional instances of Dima becoming entangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplings upgraded. Personal note, I'm concerned that we are approaching the limits of what Dima's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this and he risks overworking himself. Past projects. Reconstruction surgery 6. Subject S2 brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Surgery 9. Subject V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma on head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired. All functionality restored. Surgery 12. Subject redacted brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired. Full function restored. Wonder who that was.
Yes. Like watching a conductor at the orchestra.
Jackpot. Okay, first, let's see if we can get back on that terminal.
One day,
Alright, let's check the terminal. Faraday's terminal. Faraday's journal, here we go. New entries. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Adam think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically to Far Harbor, and the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Adam, we might have a better chance. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs, and he's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment. But he's too hard on himself. On himself. The children of Adam were our friend back when Martin was in charge, and those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe, locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be on those memory banks. If the children of Adam find a way to access all that data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children of Adam know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else if possible. But who? Well, what a coincidence. I am right here. I could do it. Download Faraday's program. Okay, that would help. Maybe we can get his memory banks back. So the previous leader of the Children of Adams was on good terms with Dima, I guess, but he disappeared. Might still be alive out there somewhere. Maybe we could hunt him down and work things out between them. A peaceful resolution would be optimal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode right here. We gotta go back to Kasumi with this information. But optionally, we can talk to Dima as well. So we'll probably do that. Okay, we'll get into that more next time. Well, we found Kasumi. We don't know for sure if she's a synth. I have a feeling that Dima is convincing humans that they are synths. I mean, you can't have a 100% success rate, right? When you're trying to determine if someone's a synth. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, that'll do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.